Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the ULEZ policies, the low traffic neighborhoods, the 15-minute cities, and everything else to hit the so-called net zero targets, we are dealing with a bunch of nutters in governments and in local authorities. But when it comes to Oxfordshire, we are dealing with a bit of a cover-up. Yes, so we already exposed a while ago City Khan in London and covering up and making some changes to the result of the consultation and the votes of local residents across the city. In Oxford, they've also been hiding some of the key figures and findings when it comes to their own so-called consultations and science and everything else. So what's going on exactly? In Oxford, they've been obviously trying to do all these blocking the roads in the name of low traffic neighbourhoods, which has caused more pollution in other parts of Oxford as well as traffic. So it's completely chaotic. But local drivers will be given 100-day annual permits to cross the boundaries, or 25-day permits if they live outside the city. So you only have 100 days throughout the year if you want to be able to drive through certain bits of the city. And you'll receive a fine of £70 on other days unless they take a detour onto the ring road with buses or HGVs or cyclists or blue badge holders. They're exempt. But at the same time, you will receive a £70 fine every day if you do not obey. We know that. That's the policy. So, however, Oxfordshire County Council have now been accused of hiding crucial figures from residents, which show that the whole scheme could increase traffic. Something that, again, is not surprising. We already knew, but their own official figures have been hiding. And that's the problem. That's why one of the reasons the mainstream media have been so complacent on this was that they are so robotic in the media that they say, well, if a document comes from authorities confirming something like traffic increasing, then we'll report on it. But they are not going to send their own investigators or journalists or reporters to find out the truth. What happened to true journalism? We are not having it anymore from the media, especially the BBC. So Tory councillors are demanding that the Labour, Lib Dem and Green coalition returns to the drawing board. I love how this is the coalition of chaos, essentially, at this point, with the Lib Dems, the Labour Party and the Greens. Now, the full result obtained by the Telegraph showed that the traffic will increase in 8 of the 19 locations modelled at least, and its speed will stay the same or decrease in all but one of these areas, some of which are already controversial low traffic neighborhoods or LTNs, and they want us to believe that everything's going to be absolutely perfect and fine and no one's going to be affected and we're going to save all the trees and oceans and fish and Greta Thunberg is going to be absolutely happy. Now, one of the senior councillors, Liam Walker, has come out to say that it's a cover-up. They are acting like masters. They need to come clean and right their wrongs by rerunning the sham consultation, which has misled people. The council leaders are absolutely desperate and are clearly in panic mode. Now, Leon Walker is one of the sound councillors in the area, and we're actually going to have Leon Walker as a special guest tomorrow, late afternoon, on this channel to find out more about what's going on in the chaotic Oxford Council and the whole of Oxfordshire with all these weird measures and this sort of interview that you're not going to get on the mainstream media, by the way. But are we surprised that when you're going to get that you get all these, as we call them, peaceful vandalism? This is video footage that we have from Oxford, drivers and residents damaging the bollards and all the blockers that they've created for low traffic neighborhoods. Essentially, they literally just block the roads so you're not able to drive through it. But this is one of the videos that we have from a CCTV footage. Yes, so this footage is from last summer, which we reported on the channel. We get these fight backs a lot regularly now these days. Last video we talked about in London, drivers and local residents fighting back against ULEZ cameras by covering the cameras with Sainsbury's bags or other plastic bags and boxes in order to prevent City Council from overtaxing the population. And now you're getting the same thing in Oxfordshire. You're going to get the same in Birmingham. We've already had the fight back in Birmingham. People refuse to pay the fines for the so-called clean air zones. The fight back has started and the establishment are panicking completely. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.